Hi, Sagittarius. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2018. This month, I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Ascendant, and Sagittarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to make more sense to you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your October 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have here is the Emperor, and this is a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that may be coming from the Emperor, but they could feel like they're your ideas. This could be a person in the deceased. It could also be a paternal figure in the living. This could be a boss, an ex-boss, a husband, an ex-husband, a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, a brother. Could be some strong male figure in your life now. You've got to pay attention to the signs and the symbols that are coming up around you in October. There's going to be a great deal of stress and pressure alleviated off of you once you start putting your foot down about things that you're not happy with how they're going. And they're saying you've gone through a period of time where you make some decisions and then you question them and change your mind. And I feel like they're feeling like you need to not do that. Like, trust your intuition and your psychic ability and the signs and symbols that you're getting from, this could be, like I said, from a deceased loved one around you. And I feel like they're encouraging you to pay attention to your own intuition and the messages you're getting. I really do feel like you have somebody on the other side that is trying to tell you, don't worry, I'm going to work things out for you on the other side. Now, some of you may not agree with that and don't believe that deceased loved ones can intercede in your life, but I feel like they can, in some regards, orchestrate things and move things around like on a chessboard. So you meet the right person at the right time, or you don't get in the car at the right time, or you do leave earlier than usual, like that kind of thing. I feel they can put up roadblocks and clear blockages away to help you. You still have your free will, but I do feel they do intercede. I feel like a lot of things are going to start to come out in the wash for you, and things that you had hoped for that would materialize are starting to slowly unfold and happen. It's a gradual unfolding, but I feel like you're going to start to see it and feel it. I feel like in general, the message for you is that there's been some people that have forgotten how to behave and show the right proper respect. And I feel like showing respect for you is going to be of utmost importance to you in this month of October. And it should be all the time, but I see it really highlighted and coming out in you strongly, where you're going to want it, expect it, and demand it in October. I do feel like you get some kind of valuable insights or information that you're going to be able to do something with or utilize. And so that, I feel like the Emperor is somehow bringing that to you. You've got the 6 of Swords next. This is moving. You could be moving your home to a new location. You could be moving from troubled shores, to better times. This could also indicate long distance travel or something to do with commuting. It could come up as that as well. I do feel that some of you are going to start packing. You're going to start packing because you're going to get out of where you are. You may not be moving in October, but I feel like you are knowing you're going to move. So I do pick up packing for some of you. And also, if you're not moving in October, you may be taking things you have out of storage and moving them to a new home or to another storage unit, but I get things that are in storage are getting moved also. Or maybe you're moving things to storage, but it really feels to me like you're moving things out of storage. I also see some of you making some new connections with people at a distance. This could be realtors. This could be friendships or people that you met online in some way, on Facebook or Instagram or through dating sites. And I feel like you're going to talk to them more. It's going to enrich your life, and therefore you are going to travel to go see them. You could be moving to them also, but some of you, there's some kind of connections with people you have at a distance. They could be recent connections, like I said, that you made on Facebook or Instagram or a dating site, or it could be reconnecting with people from your past, and you're going to reconnect with them then through social media, and then you may take a trip to travel and see them. And I feel like you're going to hear a lot of opinions from family members or people around you that are going to be telling you where to put this and where to put that and what to do with this and what to do with that. So I don't even feel like all of the decisions are even just solely yours. Whether you get unsolicited opinions and advice or whether they're solicited, I really feel they're unsolicited. In some regards, you may ask some people, hey, where do you think I should put this? Or what do you think I should do with that? But I think you're going to also be getting a lot of unsolicited opinions about where stuff should go or what should happen with things as well in this Six of Swords situation you have coming up here. I feel like you may have to be prepared, Sagittarius, that at a moment's notice, you may have to move and or travel. Because I get this happening at a moment's notice. I don't know that you're going to get a lot of warning about this. So if you were trying to sell your house, or if and you didn't expect, like, whoa, it's sold and now I have to move, holy moly, like quick. Or, what? You expect me to take this business trip really quickly? Oh, wow, I didn't expect that. Or a family member wants to see you or needs you, and you may suddenly make an impromptu trip because that, like, suddenly happening for some of you comes up here. You have the Queen of Cups next, and this is a water sign person. This is either a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. That could be their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign. It could also be you, Sagittarius. If you have a rising sign or a moon sign, that is a water sign. Your feelings are growing deeper for this Queen of Cups. So this could be a love relationship to you, or it could be just somebody in your family and your feelings are growing deeper for them. I see them trying to do something good, where they're trying to really put their energy and effort into something that is good, either their job or a career endeavor or some creative project, but they're putting forward their best foot effort and energy towards something. They may need your help. They may be asking for your assistance in some way, your opinion or your energy. Could be asking you for money, but it didn't really feel like money to me that they were asking for. They may be going out of their way to do something nice for you, or you may be going out of your way to do something nice for them. And if they're a love partner to you, you may be going on some getaway with them. On a vacation. Now, keep in mind, it's a general reading, Sagittarius, so whenever the court cards come up, whenever the people cards come up, it can be multiple people. For some of you, I feel like this is your daughter or your granddaughter, or could be a male also, but it really does have an awful lot of female energy around it. But it could also be a love partner to some of you. So it feels like it's one of those two things here. I feel like they're gaining some headway. They're pushing forward on some project or plan. They feel to me like they're gaining some kind of respectability as well. I feel like they've got a lot of Scorpio energy around them. Could be a Pisces. I feel more those two signs than Cancer, but Scorpio energy does swirl around here. Yeah, I feel like they need your advice. That comes up here strongly. You may be figuring them out quite a bit. Like you're spending some energy figuring them out or figuring out what the advice you want to give. And I do see some of you putting this Queen of Cups up on a bit of a pedestal, maybe all the time, or it could just be happening in the month of October. Their creative abilities and creative powers are very strong in this month of October, this Queen of Cups. Now you have the Nine of Pentacles next. And this to me is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial abundance and financial stability behind you. You're gathering a lot of strength and having more harmony in October, and your resistance to infections or sicknesses and illnesses is quite high. So that's good. I mean, I know that may sound like a weird message, but so maybe you're going to have some sick people around you and your resistance to it is going to be high. You're not going to get their sickness. They may have the flu or a cough or a bronchitis or a cold. And I feel like your resistance is going to be quite high in October. You may have some money coming to you through a third party, because I feel like you're going to put this money to good use in some way. You may be spending some money to take something down. Maybe you have a tree in your yard that needs to come down, or you have a flagpole in your yard and you are going to change it in some way or not have it in your yard anymore, so it has to come down. That comes up for some of you here. I do feel like you're going to be giving some money away to some family members that are in need, and I also see you like being generous. Generosity comes up here. Now, this is not Six of Pentacles, which often means that, but it's coming up here through the Nine of Pentacles. If you choose to have a yard sale or put things up on eBay or some other website for auction or purchase, you are going to have success. This would be an excellent month for you to put things up for sale, even your home, but especially items that you want to sell, furniture, kids' toys, clothing, whatever you have. It's an excellent month for you to put things up for sale. I feel like you're going to receive a lot of compliments too about your exterior appearance, like your hair. People are going to say, oh, your hair looks great, or oh, wow, you really slimmed down and you've lost weight, or wow, you look great in your clothes, or like it could also be complimentary about your home and something exterior. Maybe you're going to paint your home or take a tree down and it changes the look of your whole property or something. But or maybe you have some, like, your roof is going to get changed completely and you're taking the old roof down. But it could be you personally, your physical appearance, especially your hair, clothes, makeup, like all of that. I get you receiving compliments in the month of October. So that's good. It's going to give you a boost to your ego, and that never hurts, right? Never hurts. So here, Sagittarius, you have the Devil as your last card in this reading, and this could be bound and trapped to an unhealthy relationship. You could be addicted to an unhealthy relationship or being bound and trapped to an unhealthy situation. It can also mean an addiction of some kind. You could be addicted to smoking cigarettes, drinking, gambling, sex, pornography, spending money, sugar, chocolate, I don't know, shopping, whatever. And if it's not you with an addiction, there could be somebody you're attached to in your family or in a love relationship that has an addiction. It could also mean that. It's kind of like your biggest fears have to be faced. You're going to have to face the fact that things may not actually work out here or not. So I feel like for some of you, this has to do with a love partnership. You may have to actually face it that if you were hoping that this relationship was going to work out, it may not. Or some situation, if it's not love, there could be some, like maybe your living situation, your biggest hopes of having it work out. You may have to come to terms and face it that living situation or some work situation isn't going to work out. So it's like coming to terms with something that you've been quite bound and tied to is not going to work out, and you have to come to terms with that. I feel like, Sagittarius, you've gotten too caught up in other people's agenda. It could be your lover's agenda, your spouse's agenda, your kid's agenda, the government's agenda. I don't know, but your work environment, your boss's agenda. It just feels like you've gotten too tied up, too caught up, too bound, and too trapped to some agenda. That's not feeling like it's your agenda, Sagittarius. It's somebody else's agenda. It's something that's hard to let go for you, and it's really depleted your energy. And if you're actually honest and you face this to yourself and are truthful and honest with yourself, you are going to admit that it has been an energy drain for you. You may also find yourself feeling exasperated that there could be people around you spending money willy-nilly or out of control or out of hand about spending money in some regard. Maybe it's on an addiction. Maybe they're spending too much money on an addiction, or they're just spending too much money, and that's the addiction, is spending too much. And I do feel that many of you are going to be spending a lot of energy and thought and emotion on solving the problem. And you may have the feeling like you want there to be some kind of protocols or programs or parameters set in place so that whatever's going on that's out of hand won't happen anymore. Maybe you have to put controls on your kid's phone, like, or computer, like protections so they can't see like racy things on the internet, or, like you have to put parental controls on, or if somebody has some kind of addiction, you may have to, and maybe they're spending too much money on something, you have to take away their ability to spend the money, cut up the credit cards, discontinue their account, like cut off their account, things like that. So you have to think about it, Sagittarius. That's not going to apply to all of you, and it may not make sense to any of you when you hear this message, but when you're in the month of November, you may turn around and listen to this and go, oh my God, that didn't make any sense to me in October, but it's sure making sense to me now in November after October has passed. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube and to Reel.video. If you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading, Sagittarius, where I look into my crystal and give you additional predictions and messages for this month of October 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description area, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October 2018 psychic crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac, available for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and it will be the first video series at the top of the page. You just click on that, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested in getting predictions for love and romance, where I did love and romance psychic tarot reading for couples and singles for each sign of the zodiac, you can access those videos by clicking on the other link below this video, and they're also available on my website on the videos page. Underneath, they're probably listed right underneath the October 2018 crystal readings. You look for those love readings, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Those videos were pretty long. They were about 24 minutes a piece. I pulled 3 cards from the Tarot Muka Tarot deck for the couples of your sign, and I pulled 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck for the singles of your sign. And they're all incorporated into one video. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding October, Sagittarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.